So tell me a little bit about breaking into it. What was your secret sauce to get in? Because so many people are trying to get into security, right? There's a lot of different, challenges that people go through. What are some of your tips?
So I see a lot of parallels between how elitist cybersecurity is in other fields like law, finance, banking. So I had already cut my teeth in that environment where it's very competitive. People don't give you the time of day. You have to sort of hustle and try to get your foot at the door. So my approach has always been, if it's very competitive, you got to have a connection at the place. You got to have someone that helps you, have a relationship that you've mentored, that you've nurtured, and then that gets you an in into the organization. I didn't start with a network. So when I was in finance, I would just cold people, cold email and say, hey, introduce myself. Here's what I know. Here's what I need to do. I love to chat. And I did that dozens and dozens of times. And then in that process, so I was used to that in finance. When I went to pivot into security, I sort of had a similar strategy. Hey, I want to introduce myself to hiring managers, recruiters that are in that space, and show how the skills that I have can carry over. So I was doing a lot of data work when I was covering companies. So there's a nice adjacency to data and tech with some of the analysis you do. And so that was part of the selling point. I had done some project management work that helps a lot, especially if you're doing security projects. Each control is itself a project. So knowing my value, my skills, that's how I was able to find a place that was willing to give me an opportunity and give me a shot. So it's a bit of a grind, but it's also a matter of finding a place that's willing to give you and believes in what you can do for them. So there's no secret sauce, just hard work and trying to, build a relationship with someone at that company to, ultimately will be your hiring manager. That's been the approach. I can get into what I say, my cold emails and my cold calls and all those things. But ultimately it's been about building relationships and showing what I can do at that early stage, and then use that as a jump off point once you get an opportunity.